What tools did Bronze Age people use to cast bronze? Imagine a time when humans first learned to turn copper and tin into a new, stronger metal called bronze. It was a major step forward in technology and craftsmanship. So, how did they do it? Well, they used a set of clever tools and techniques that allowed them to shape this new metal into weapons, tools, and ornaments. First, they needed a way to melt the metals. They used small furnaces or hearths, which were basically simple ovens built from stone or clay. These furnaces burned charcoal, which provided the heat needed to melt copper and tin. To hold the molten metal, they used crucibles. These were small, heat-resistant containers made from clay or similar materials that could withstand very high temperatures. Once the metal was melted, it was poured into molds to take shape. Early on, people used stone molds carved with the shape of the object they wanted to make. These molds were often made from sandstone or other workable stones. As their skills improved, they started making two-part stone molds, which made it easier to cast more complex objects like axes or spearheads. Sometimes they used clay molds, which could include clay cores inside to create hollow objects like socketed axes or spearheads. These clay cores were shaped in wooden molds, then fired in a kiln to harden them before being placed inside the stone mold. Towards the end of the Bronze Age, they developed a special technique called lost wax casting. They made models of the object in wax or fat, then covered the wax with clay. When they heated the clay mold, the wax melted and drained out, leaving a hollow cavity. Molten bronze was poured into this cavity, and once cooled, the clay was broken away to reveal the finished object. To prepare and refine the molds, smiths used tools like bronze chisels, awls, and hammers. These tools, often made from wood or antler, helped carve details and smooth surfaces. The molds often had a pouring cup at the top, connected to the cavity by small channels called feed holes. These channels allowed the molten bronze to flow evenly into the mold and prevented blockages. After casting, they used hammers and anvils to finish the objects. They would remove excess metal, sharpen edges, and polish the surface. This entire process was quite advanced for its time, showing how Bronze Age people combined their knowledge of materials and tools to create durable, useful objects. So, in short, they used furnaces, crucibles, stone and clay molds, wax models, and a variety of hand tools to produce the bronze objects that helped shape their civilizations.